welcome back to my channel. It's me again, your favorite girl, if I am your favorite girl. Before we get into this video, you know what to do, and if you haven't done it, don't be fucking janky. Just do it now. Hit that button down below that is red that says subscribe, make it look gray. Hit the bell next to it and it will tingle so you get notifications of when I post. Don't forget to share my channel and this video with your friends so you can enjoy me all together. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. But now we can get into it. So I'm back with another story time video. By now you guys should have watched my last. If you haven't, it's gonna pop up here right above my head and you should watch that first because get my views up. It has nothing to do with this video, but you know, get the views up, get the subs up, support your gal. So yes, again with the story time. Now if you haven't watched that previous video, you know, with guys, if you're lucky, you might have one bad experience or whatever, and then you keep it pushing and then you find the love of your life. Unfortunately for some, you have a bad experience that just traumatizes you forever, and then you repeatedly be stupid and have more bad experiences. So without further ado, let me start this story time. This story time is about let's just say one of my worst dates I have ever had. I know somebody took me, your girl, this beautiful thing right here, on a bad date. I don't know what to say. It was my fault. I was dumb. I knew better. Now it's just really funny now, and like every time I think about it, I just I'm not crying, I'm just laughing. It's just too much. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, why? Like what was wrong with me that I did this? Okay, let me stop. Let me get into story time mode. All right, I don't even know, listen, yeah, I don't even know if I should even call this date. I don't even know. Like, again, this is like in 12 times, shit's irrelevant, people are irrelevant. This is just purely a story time, okay? I don't even know if I can call this a date because everything leading up to this date was just like a red flag. Like, I knew the type of person this person was already, and like, yeah, just because I liked him for reasons unknown, I just decided to pursue. I'm gonna call this boy what should we call this boy? I'm gonna call this boy Adam. No, yeah, let's call him Adam. So I'm gonna call this boy Adam, okay? So me and Adam, yeah, we had been talking for quite some time. I don't even know how we got to talking. It's probably just like ad by ad. Back on there, same type of days, Facebook was it, same type of thing that your phone will be and your credit will just be going just like that. So, you know, we was talking for a good while, and mind you, we've already had like one date that was already twisted in its own way. But you know what, we moved, like, we young back then. I'm not expecting this type of guy to, you know, have his own, you know, car or whatever to come and pick me up again. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me and having these very low expectations. Let me tell you guys right now, baby girls, higher your expectations, because if they can't meet them, to the little motherfucker, bye. No, but yes, I wasn't expecting really much just because of the type of, you know, community it was in. We were around the same age anyway, so it's like, what really can I expect from this guy? And like, low-key back then, I was like into a type of crowd, I would say, because these guys were just like dominating in Australia. These boys were just janky. Like, they were just janky. They weren't doing nothing better than to meet up and drink in the park, drink in the car, drink in garages, just drink. And imagine, I wasn't even drinking then, so I don't know what, you know. It's these fine looks, it's these fine boys that will have your head just doing scatter, just moving like a snake for a reason. Like, your head's just this scatter, and then you see a fine boy. Why? Let's remove that. So, but yeah, anyway, I decided to pursue him because we actually had really good conversations, and he was really intellectual. He just wasn't pursuing that side. He just decided to be a bum, basically. He just decided to be a bum, and I was like, no, you know what, I like your bum ass, I am going to pursue. So come now, this is the second date. Okay, this boy, at this point he did drive, but again, I don't know what's with these guys and sharing each other's cars, or your car be broken down one day, or this that, and like being lazy. We lived miles apart. We were very far apart, and you know, I had already started catching the train and doing all these type of things, so I wasn't scared anymore. I knew my mama was like, I wasn't gonna die on public transport unless, you know, unless something happened, but it was not gonna happen. So he said, look, I'm really sorry, I'm working overnight and then I'm gonna see you the next day. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drive to pick you up and then take you like our middle halfway to like just do whatever we wanted to do, or whatever the day consisted of. So he was like, all right, like, you just, if you could please, you know, he was so nice, he was so cute. So I was like, anything for you, my Bombay, anything for you. So I just catch the train to my side, and then you're gonna have to hop on the bus. You're getting a bit crazy now, so I've got to get two types of motor transport. So the reason why I had to catch a bus is because maybe trains were run down or whatever in that area, so I had to get a replacement bus to the next station or whatever. Now, back then, this was what we called missioning. This was a mission. We missioned it. Whenever you were in from your own suburb going to the next suburb that was usually far away, and like you had to catch different modes of transport, it was a mission. Because it is a mission. I'm traveling over an hour to basically see your bum ass, to see my Bombay, and for what? It's fine, it's fine. So this is not even the part that is bad, because like I was quite used to it. Like I said, I didn't expect much. I didn't expect nobody to be picking me up or whatever. Expectations were just lowered at that point in time, and yeah, so I was fine with mentioning it, like it was okay. But once you start telling me that I've got to catch 2 modes of transport and you can't even pick me up from like less than halfway, you're really trying it. You are really trying it with me. All right, so I get to the station. Obviously I'm at home, I don't have my desktop, so you have to use your phone and use your credit. Lordy, this is just where it all gets a bit complicated, really. So finally I get to like mind you, I don't know what we're doing on this date. That is completely up to you. You've asked me out, okay? You better plan. All right, I'm not the one spending my money. I've already missioned it all the way to you. The least you can do is spend your coins on me and wine and dine this little girl. Wine and dine me. That's all my expectation was. So I now get to the designated station where, you know, he's meant to be either picking me up or whatever. So I call him again, because the first one rang to no avail. I'll call him again. I'm like, this brother better pick up his motherfucking damn phone. You don't pick up, and I have missioned it all the way here. You want to tell me you're sleeping or you've got some wild excuse? I'm about to find out where you live and go clock your head. So no, I call him. All right, I only called him like 2 times. That was fine. Back then, like, I call and I cut because I want you to call me back. I ain't wasting my coins on you. We've already established this. So yeah, I call, cut. So anyway, he calls me back. It's like, where you at? And I'm like, I told you what time I was going to arrive at the station by, so don't play me dumb. So I arrived. I told him I'm at the station, like, you know, can you come? I forgot to call you a few minutes before I arrived because like I was just, I don't know what I was doing, but I forgot to call you. So I'm here waiting. I'm like, I'm not feeling comfortable in the kind of environment I am. Like, bad people are trying to approach me, old and young, and I'm just like feeling a little bit intimidated. I feel unsafe, so you better get your ass here ASAP. He's like, oh yeah, like it's fine, like I live quite close. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, so just hop in the car and go. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, my homeboy's got my car, you know how it is, like I had to let him have that, and he's not back. I expected him back hours ago. Shut up your mouth. I don't fucking care. Just come and get me one way or the other. I do not care, just come and get me. So he's like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. I'll get you a get one of the taxis, and when I get to his house, he's gonna pay. I'm like, your house? I'm sorry, you better slow down. You better back it up, because we did not talk about any house situation, and I don't know who you live with. I don't know what. I'm not coming to your house. We need to be in public places. Like, I still don't know you like that. It's not like I don't trust you or whatever. I don't know you like that to be coming to your house. Like, I don't know what you're expecting at your house, so no. We ain't going there. He's like, nah, it's not like that. It's just because my friend said that he's gonna come back. By the time you come, he's gonna be back with the car, and then we can do whatever. And I'm like, look, honestly, I just want to get out of this place because I'm really not feeling safe, and I just need to hop out of here. So fine, no worries. What's the address? Tell it to the taxi man so we can keep going. Alright, so finally I get in a taxi. Cool. Like, this is probably one of my first times in a taxi, and I was like, yo, I am scared. There was no sort of tracking or whatever, no able to send you a link to, and besides, I didn't know what area this was, so this taxi man could be taking me to his house. I don't know. I've never been to Adam's house before, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't know when we get there. I don't know. So I was playing a bit dangerous with my life right there, you know, so things were not looking quite good. Anyway, so finally, like less than 5 minutes later, we pull up to the address. Taxi man straight away like, all right, where's the money? This is your fee. Let's say it's $20. Where's the $20? And I'm like, first of all, you spoke to Adam, so just hush him out. He's gonna come out now, okay? My Bombay's got me. He's about to pay. So alright, it was like, you know how you've got units, like one in front and then a second one behind and then one at the back. So it was that type of thing, and the address that the taxi man was given was just like to the first number or whatever, not slash whatever. So I still didn't know which one to see. So again, I'll call him. Cool. He calls me back. I'm like, yo, Adam, like, I'm outside of your house. The taxi man is asking for his money and he's not letting me go, so you know the drill. So he's like, yeah, no worries, I'm coming out. 5 minutes, this taxi man is pissed. This taxi man is like, where's Adam? Like, don't you have something you can give me? I'm like, what do you think? Like, do you think I made the money? And even if I did have the money, which I did, do you think I'm paying? Hell nah. I ain't able to see you again, so I'm not embarrassed. I'm not affected by this. It is Adam that is gonna pay. Because if I pay now, that is setting a cycle and setting Adam up for thinking that he can do whatever, and I'm just gonna cover it up and pay for it. So hell no. So anyway, he comes out after like 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god. He's like, oh yeah, how much is it? I'm like, I thought you discussed this. Like, you're doing too much right now. You're already annoying me, so just pay. I don't care. It's like, oh, I don't have cash. Taxi man, that is fine. I have impulse. Just bring your card and pay. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back inside and look for my wallet. I hope it's not in homeboy in the car. I'm like, oh, this boy better come correct, because I'm about to just leave at this point, because he is doing too much and we're not even at the base of the story. So finally he comes out and he pays. Taxi man zooms the fuck up. He's like, get out of my car because I'm going. You have wasted, like, I could have made $200 in this hour that I've been waiting for this $20. And I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. So anyway, I got out of the car. I'm like, all right, so where's homeboy's car? And he's like, oh, he's not back yet. He'll be back soon. Don't worry, like, nothing's gonna happen. Just come in the house. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, this is not something that I want to do, like, honestly. So there I was like, I got a Facebook up and I was like messaging Gary, like, all my friends, like, who is in this area, like, can you just come to either the house or can I come to yours and just like stay with you, because, you know, homeboy is just doing a madness. Okay, so I didn't get any replies, so obviously I have to get inside the house. Like, I'm not about to stand outside in an area where I don't even know, and then people will clock my face and be like, like, Venti, you know. It was that type of area that like someone would just drive past and recognize you and be like, Venti, like, what is going on there, what, you know. So I wasn't about to have all of that, alright. So we went in the house, cool, we was chilling, you know. He was a good host, like offering me drinks and this and that, and I was like, yeah, cool, thank you, I'm good. Like, what is the plans for today? You know, I'm just wondering, like, where are you about to take me? Because I'm looking cute in my super outfit and my super probably headband, my super ear, like everything in decked out super. I'm looking cute. Yeah, he was like, oh, don't worry, when homeboy goes, I'm gonna take you out for lunch, we can watch a movie or do another activity like bowling. I'm like, nah, if it ain't bowling, I'm not, you know, taking me bowling. Like, that's fine. I just know, like, bowling is not, it's not it, especially for just two people. Like, I'm sorry, it's not it. No, we don't, not doing all that. So yeah, you can take me out. And then he's like, and don't worry, whatever you want, you know, I got you. And I'm like, that's my Bombay, that's my Bombay, you looking fine, I can't wait to just have a date with you. Anyway, so he's edging closer, you know, typical things for watching the TV. He puts his arm around my, what do you call it, my neck, my neck, I don't know. He puts his hand around my neck, then he, you know, puts his hand around my waist. I'm like, ooh, what are you doing? What is Bombay doing? Anyway, nah, so it was just cute, cuddling me, romanticizing me, telling me all these good things. You look so good. And I was just melting inside. I'm like, no, this is boo. Like, forget about all those things that just happened. You are bae, and I love you. Like, I love you. You're beautiful. So, you know, he's there, he's telling me, no, like, seriously, I got to make you mine. You know, so many people want to chat to you, so many people are trying to get you, but I gotta get you because you are just so fine. Like, I really love you. All these type of things. He's like, I can't wait for our day and just to buy this, get you that. I'm like, oh, we're like 12. What are you gonna buy me? Another super handbag? It was a little bit older, but like, we're still, you know, age based. And so I was like, oh, like, really? He's like, yeah, I want you to be my girlfriend. I was gonna ask you at lunch, but I just want to ask you now. And I'm like, yeah, yes, of course. Second day hasn't even started. Although we've been talking for time, second day hasn't even started. And you're saying yes? Sis? Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. So anyway, we are at his house, bitch, for hours on end. I'm like, yo, like, alright, this is cool, you're being really hospitable and stuff, but I did not travel all this way to be set up in your house and shit. Like, I don't play like that. No, like, I know I just said yes to being your girlfriend, but still, we gotta leave, we gotta catch a bus, I don't care. So as I'm saying that, you know, he's trying to cool me down. He's like, no, like, you heard me speaking to homeboy, he's gonna be here, he is going to be here. I'm like, cool, oh, where the hell is he? So anyway, homeboy comes and like, he's cool, like, he said hello and all these type of things, and he's praising his friend, he's praising Adam, like, oh my god, like, you really gotta lock her in, she is beautiful, she is out of this world. Bro, these people knew how to hype you up back then. Like, it was just hype city. I was really hyped up. I was like, yeah, don't worry, I'm his, you ain't got to worry. So yeah, anyway, I'm like, okay, cool. So homeboys brought the car, so you know, he's like, oh babe, like, okay, fine, let's go. We get in the car, we're not even like a quarter of a way to wherever he's about to take me to, and he gets calls upon calls upon calls upon calls, and then I go call like telling him come kick back, it's about to be mad, come kick back, it's about to be mad. I'm like, no, take me on my date, do the proper thing, and it's fine. And he's like, babe, like can't I just go for a little bit? And I'm like, hell no, hell no. Take me on my date, cuz so we still end up going to lunch, and it was cute. Like it was just like a nice cafe type of thing. We ate, we chilled, we watched the movie, and it was good vibes. It was good vibes. After the movie, we bumped into one of his friends, and mind you, it's like it was dark by then. Like it was dark by then. It wasn't like evening, it was like afternoon, so I think it was daylight savings or non-daylight. Like, whenever it gets dark, and anytime it gets dark early, that's about what it was. So it was like 4:30 and it was like already dark. So anyway, I'm like, geez, like, this is a little bit scary because I don't know where the heck I am, but no worries, let's just continue on this day because I'm enjoying it. I love my Bombay. We see one of his friends and we're like, oh yeah, like come, let's go kick back, let's go kick back, let's go kick back, yeah, you can drive me there and then we'll chill. So anyway, I'm like, fine. Like he's like, don't go yet, let's just go meet my friends, I really want to introduce you to everybody, let them know that you're mine, all these type of things. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Do you want to know where we pulled up to? Do y'all want to know where we pulled up to? Now, I don't think you want to know where we pulled up to. I don't think you want to know. So let's start. We pulled up a park. I'm like, oh, like, am I going to like someone's house? I didn't understand. He's like, no, don't worry. Like, this is the spot. This is the spot. This is the spot. I'm like, this is the spot. I'm like, okay, all right. I see like a park like way back across the road and things like that. I'm like, okay, cool, like maybe we're going to the park because I know this is what these people like doing, just like drinking and shit like that and kicking back. I don't know why, because you all got homes, but like he has a home where he lives with him and his homeboy, so I'm not. Anyway, so we're just walking down the street past the park. We're doing ding 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 in between, behind one shop. I'm like, wow, like I don't even know that there's things behind the shop. Behind one shop, do this way, cut that way, down this way, cut this way. I'm like, no, where are you actually taking me? Because it's dark and I am scared now and I'm feeling really intimidated because I can hear voices and they're just louder and louder and it sounds a bit crazy. So we get there. Where is there? We're in one alleyway. I don't even think this is an alleyway. It's just behind in one little, and the space was massive, but it was just weird, like the way we got there. So I was like, you've taken me, this girl that you've just been hyping up, praising, doing all these type of things. You dragged me around and around, and now you're telling me I am in an alleyway. So of course, as we pull up, there's two guys who are already fighting, spilling drinks. There's drinks everywhere. It's just a mess, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what suburb I'm in, but I have got to go. He's like, no, let me just spend half an hour and then it's fine. I'm gonna take you home, don't worry. Do you know how far? It's so late right now, don't even worry, I've got you, babe. I'm like, fine. So I just sat my ass down there while they were doing whatever, fighting and then breaking up fights, breaking bottles, doing all this type of thing. I'm like, in my head I'm like, who bitch, you really just said yes to a whole ass junkie, basically. You just said yes to a whole ass junkie. And in my head I'm saying this, I'm like, but he's my Bombay, he's my smart little, he's my cute little junkie, like why can't I still have him? It's cool, it's dying down, they're chilling, they're just reminiscing, talking. And when these people talk, they're so loud, like so loud. And mind you, we're in an area where like people are very intimidated by us, by our skin, everything like that. And police just like walk around roll with their windows down so they can hear our voices and just start their madness. So anyway, all of a sudden, you know, he's introducing me, like people are still coming, so he's introducing me, and then one guy goes, hang on, what did you say her name was? And he's like, oh, why do you need to know? That's my babe, she ain't got nothing to do with you. Why do you keep asking? I've already told you. That's all you need to know. All you need to know is that this is my girl. And he goes, what? And I'm like, I don't know this man, I don't know him, I don't know where he comes from. And he goes to me, do you know this guy called Trey? Do you know this guy called Trey? I'm like, yeah, like that name is really familiar. I know, yeah, I think I know Trey. Yeah. And then he turns around to Adam, don't you even dare try claiming her. This is Trey's girl. This has been Trey's girl for time. He loves her, all these type of things. And I'm like, who? I'm like, I'm sorry, let me tell you my name, let me tell you where I'm from, because Trey who? Me and Trey have never even known. There is nothing between me and Trey. And he's like, nah, Trey is locked up right now. Don't tell me you don't know that. He is locked up, but he's always asking about you. I need to get your number so he can call you, all these type of things. Now, I'm not going to say too much because this Trey is going to lead into another type of story time. I'm like, what? I'm like, hold up, what is Trey's nickname, just to make sure we got the same type of person, because there's a lot of Treys out here, okay? So I'm not sure which one you're talking about. He's like, says the nickname, and I'm like, oh, mind you, like I said, this is another story time because I ain't got shit to do with this person, but let's save that for later. And I'm like, Adam, this is totally wrong. This person should not be claiming me. This person is obsessed. He's literally like, if he was not locked up, he'd be my stalker. So please you need to check your homeboy. Yeah, guys, they are all intoxicated at this point in time, so I needed a little prayer. They start fighting. When I say fighting, I'm talking about broken bottles. I'm talking about blood shed. I'm talking about they was knocking each other on the ground, bashing their heads in, hitting that head on the concrete. The rest of the boys were just, you know, standing back, like they were all like drunk, like, oh no, stop, like, why are you fighting over a girl? And I was just like, fuck. Like, I was calling my girls, I'm like, no, seriously, somebody come, like, somebody help me, where I'm at this place, do you know how I can get out of here? Because I'm not about to be involved in this mess. I don't even know motherfucking Trey like that. And I was just trying to chill with my newfound Bombay boyfriend Adam, and here I am witnessing this craziness. What I thought about Trey was like, yeah, he was definitely either locked up or deported, I don't know, but I was never interested in Trey, so I'm not about to witness this fight. And why are you fighting? Like, use your words. Didn't they not teach you that? Use your words. So anyway, I'm like, yo, I'm like, Adam, you have about 2 seconds to stop this fight, because I'm going and I ain't your girl and no more. He's like, what are you talking about? I can't drive anywhere anymore. I'm drunk now. I am hurt. All of this, like, I need us to take a taxi and let's go home. I'm like, nah, you and homeboy can go home together. I will find my way. I am good. It's like, what are you talking? I beg, stop talking to me now. I still low-key love my Bombay hair, but I was back. So then, you know what happens? Then comes, we hear like all this stomping, we hear like radio, so the static noises, and we're like, what the heck is that? The police officers have arrived. I'm like, nope, me, nope, I'm gone. I I'm gone. I literally retreated back into the little corner. I watched this all unfolded. Alright guys, what are you all doing back here? You've got about 10 seconds to leave, otherwise we're gonna start making arrests. Once you say that, they are all hyped up. Also because they're all intoxicated, and on whoever knows what else. Henchmen. What do you mean you're gonna make arrests? We're just here chilling. What are you gonna make arrests for? Why do you have to do that? You people think you're so tough. Or what are you gonna gun? So what are you gonna do? Use your gun then? You got handcuffs? Cool, handcuff us, we don't mind. I'm like, these motherfuckers, like, why are you over? You just move. Like, you all got your cars, you all live down there or whatever. Just go. No, it's a fight. Adam's just chilling, but he's arcing up. Him and a few other ones last to leave. Let's lock him up. Asking them, how long you been drinking for? Why is it your business? We're just here chilling. Don't you guys have houses? That's rude. What do you think this is? Or why you think we're living on the fucking streets? Oh, you can see all the people sleeping on the streets. You don't disturb it. What? Jesus, I was like, So I saw my little Bombay get arrested. It was juggling, you know, turning him up against the wall, putting on the handcuffs, all this type of thing. I was just looking. I was like, well, what you want me to see? What do you want me to do? So he walks off. They take him, that three of them, put him in there, gone. So I start walking, and then I see like one of the guys that I actually knew. He's like, how are you gonna get home? Like, it's really far from this side to your side. I'm like, don't worry, I'm Gucci. I'm a girl of many friends, and don't worry, my ride will be arriving soon. Thank you for your concern. And it's going good. He's like, oh, are you sure you don't want to go down to the police station? I'm like, down to the police station for what? I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah, like, Adam, your boyfriend, like, you can just go and like pick him up and say that you're gonna take him home. I'm like, take him on by what? On my tricycle that I don't have? Like, when am I gonna take him home? He's like, no, like, you just can and then collect him. I'm like, he's like, otherwise he's gonna, like, they're just gonna lock him up for just about, I don't know what they said, like 6 or 10 hours. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then after that he can, you know, go home. He's like, yeah, they're just gonna wait for him to sober up and then they will release them. And I'm like, cool. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm getting picked up now. So anyway, I go home. You know, I'm sleeping, I'm home, I'm cool. I'm thinking, what a day I've had. It was a bit nonsense, like, I don't know. So I hear my phone ringing in the middle of the morning, and I'm like, the hell? Like, what number is this? I'm like, alright, cool, I'm gonna answer. And he goes, hey babe, I'm so sorry, they're just about to release me. I'm just using their phone because my phone's dead, but where you at? Let's go home together. I'm like, it's literally been 600 hours, or like, what do you think? I'm just gonna be in the middle of the streets in an area I don't know and just be looking like, oh my god, my Bombay, I like, I need him, I need to release him. What did you want me to do? Find the police for you? Oh my god, that's my babe, don't worry. No, me, no. No. So it's like, I'm like, I'm home, I'm peacefully sleeping. Adam, like, it was all good, you know, but I got to go. And I was just, apologies. He's like, I'm so sorry, can I see you later on today? I'm like, yeah, sure, don't worry. Alright, love you too, bye. Blocked. Blocked. Period. You really got arrested. I was stuck, lucky my phone hadn't died. Then you want to get arrested for being drunk and disorderly? Nah. And I really like this fool. I really like this Bombay. Guys, that's the end of my story time, of my somewhat of a worst date that I've had before. If you guys want more story times, you're gonna let me know. You gotta like, you gotta hit that like button, you're gonna hit that red button down below that says subscribe, turn it gray, hit that bell next to it so you get notifications of when I post. And of course, comment down below, let me know what you want, let me know what you enjoy in this type of story time. And yeah, there's so many more to sort of come, but also if you don't want them, I ain't gonna post them. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, don't forget to hit that red button down below, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you keep hearing noise in this video, it's because my thumb keeps hitting the chair and things like that, so it's making that rubby noise. But anyway guys, love you very much.